All right, I guess I'm supposed to go live and stuff. Normally I have a countdown. There's no countdown today. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you are doing very well today. If it is your first time here, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. We are not super exciting here, but we do like to get our stuff together, and that is what we'll be doing today. I've actually spent part of today already working on next week because next week I'm traveling. I am going to Southeast Game Exchange with that Park Place. And I will be doing a panel and a meet and greet and a number of other things. And I actually just asked my co-panelist for a meeting tomorrow to figure out more of our panel. Okay, I don't have an answer yet, but I'm sure I will have one soon. It is of a topic that I'm very familiar with, which is creating characters for video games. So, very excited about that. I'm also very excited about the fact that I learned how to get tech to work on my computer today. That was really exciting because if you guys were here the last time I tried to get my life in order, I was lamenting over the fact that I was not able to share my iPad screen. And after much trial and error today, I have figured out how to do it. I'm doing it right now. And the best part is so far it seems to be working. So far. So we're very happy about that. But I see that we have one person in the chat right now. One person, it is an Andrew. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing today? You are first. You are very first. Good job. I see that there's some other people lurking, but that's totally fine. You may lurk away. Enjoy your lurking experience. Enjoy it. Let's see. I will actually, since I already went ahead and planned the majority of my week this morning after Mass, I'm actually working on creating 2 classes that I want to start hosting. Because one of the goals that I gave myself at the start of the year was that I was going to be a creative business mentor of some type, right? Unfortunately, that's not a free service. I still have bills to pay. I don't know if you guys have heard, there's a remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time that's coming out and I have to buy it. So I'm trying to save up some money for that and make money for it as well. So I will be working on that and you guys will be watching me basically like start making the curriculum for these 2 classes. So one of them is just for author coaching when it comes to Storycraft itself, and the other one will be my absolute favorite, the business of being an author. 2 separate classes. At one point, I thought about merging both of them together. And at one point, when I initially had this service that was available, I did have them together, but I found we spent so much time talking about the business aspect of being an author or an entrepreneur that it just needed to have its own thing. So I'll be separating those 2 going forward, but that's what we'll be doing. Let's see. Oh, we have a Jacqueline. Hello, how are you? You and your cute dragon. So cute, so cute. But of course, anytime you guys are here, I always like to ask you questions while we start planning. So the very first thing for those of you who are planning your week is what is the single most important thing you want to accomplish this week? I want to go to Southeast Exchange and I want to come back from Southeast Exchange, which means I have to make my flight there and back with no problems. So that is my big thing that I'm focusing on. So let's go ahead and pull up my handy dandy screen. Look, guys, it's working. Why are you laughing? Ignore that man behind the curtain. But yeah, so I got it to work. I got my iPad to stream to my PC, 2 things that should never talk to each other, but I made it happen through the sheer determination of my will. I figured it out. I had to go through so many programs to figure this out. I've learned a lot of things that are not actually relevant to my life, but I feel better about having learned it. All right, so while I find out what's most important to you guys this week, I'm going to start fleshing out these tiers that I have going on here. So let's see, meet once a week. Can I type? Yes, I can. Don't you worry about it. Meet. Let's see, meet twice a week. Meet 3 times a week. You know what I need to add on here? The price. That's what I need to do. 3 times a week. Twice a week. What is that? You've run out of time today. Wow, BS. That's absolute BS. All right, you guys are just gonna have to keep looking at my face. Here we go. How do you run out of time for the day? Multi-account, upgrade. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at this. So you get one device, standard. Oh, you only get 20 minutes on this. They lied to me. They lied to me, guys. And of course, they don't have prices on here either. Man, this is how they get you every freaking time. All right, we're closing this. All right, maybe one day in the future I will try this and figure it out. So, screen broadcasting. Yep. We're done with that. That's good. We'll just take that out and replace it with an actual charge cable, though, because I'd like this thing to stay charged up. So, technology. Man, after I bragged about figuring it out, I haven't figured it out. That's how they get you, I guess. That's how they get you. Oh, well. Maybe next time I'll just get a camera and point it right at my monitor and do it that way. All right. Mother bunkers. I'll remember this for later. All right, let's see. I got one comment from the great Jacqueline. Let's see. Planning a serial, so just need to work out a proper structure for writing. Hopefully figure out by this week. I believe in you. I believe that you will find a proper structure. You've been doing this writing thing for a while, so I think you got it under wraps. Let's see. Andrew says, my goal is to wrap up a script by this coming weekend. That's what I need to get done. Okay. That's the most important thing that you have to get done. Got it. I got a column. Move that mofo over there because these are at different prices. Hey, Larry. How are you? Are you doing well? And then that's 125. All right. So you guys are here to watch me plan out a author coaching class thing that I'm going to do. I guess I don't actually need to look at my face on the center of the screen. I can put my resource right here so I can look at it. All right. So I think I did this out of order last time. Oh, hey, Honore. How are you? How are you doing, sir? Are you doing well? I've seen you have been active in the Discord. Yes, I have. I've seen it. All right. So, yeah, Past Me was definitely really interested in some other stuff. So the last time I started this class, wow, this word is spelled wrong too. I hope I didn't send this to anybody. So why did I start with world building in this? Okay. This is Past Me from like 2.5 years ago, so I'm learning some things about me. All right, so if I had to start this fresh, I actually would not start with world building. I would start with I would actually start it with scene setting, because that's the biggest criminal offense I see. All right, scene setting followed by characters that last, world building, and you. Let's see, world building and you. Let me max that out so I can see that better. Let's see, Larry says, I want to finally start our Sleepy Time Lo-Fi album. What do you mean finally start? Just start it. Start it and then send it to me. Okay? Send it to me right here. Give right now. So that way I can see it. I want the lo-fi. I do really like my lo-fi. All right, so setting the scene, characters that last, world building and you. I don't even think that's the right order though. I think I'm on crack, guys. Let's actually change that. All right, good thing I can copy and paste. Good thing. A good day from Anthony. Hello, Anthony. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Let's see, story. Scene. I think I'm overthinking this. Let's just write this down. To magic or not. To magic system or not. All right, dialogue, because you know I love to harp on dialogue. Show or tell. Descriptions. All right, let's see. Structure. So that should actually be week 1. So structure and EO. World building. Okay, world building. That matters. Because I see some people get really lost in the weeds when it comes to world building. It's also me. I do that. Yeah. The other day, Andrew was like, how long between Jailbreak and Ripazine 3? Like, how many years has it been? I was like, why are you asking me that question? Why are you asking me that question? I figured it out, and I gave him the answer, and now I have a very large cop on board of what happened during that time, just because I need to know, because I might write some issues for it. All right, let's see. Oh, I definitely want to put research in there. So scene, okay, so how about you guys can't see me. I wish you could see what I was doing. I'm so sad. Everything, all the software I found for like doing like screen shares and stuff like that, because obviously I don't work on a Mac on this PC, is research as an author. Was always like, do you want to spend like $30 to do this? And I was like, no, I don't, because I'm not going to make $30 back. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever to do this. Like, you're not creating the demand that makes me feel like I need to hand over my money to you. Like, who's running your business? Let's see. I want to finish reading Joseph Campbell's The Hero with 1,000 Faces. That is a classic, definitely, for anybody who wants to write. Very good story structure, talks about the hero arc and all of that good jazz that we enjoy here. So I recommend that. Let's see. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, let's go to the end here. So proofing your work. That's definitely the last thing that needs to be done. Why can I not spell this one word right? I don't understand. So author, I don't know. I'll ask you guys, do you think author habits, writing habits matter to you? Let me know in the comment section, because if it's not, I'm going to move on. Let's see. We have another. I am writing a how-to book on ghostwriting, and then I'm going to publish it under an alias. Oh, aren't you fancy? How to write ghostwriting books. What's your market on that? Because I feel like you've got like some competition on that. Spell funny scenes. Let's see. I think what I want to do is move that. Cut that. Put that down. I think I want to put Universal Fantasy. I think I want to put that. All right, cut. Characters that last. Okay, cut. Kara. Let's see what you got, Honorary. I have been sleeping on my book right now, but I'm slowly getting back into it. It's weird. When I took a break from comics in general, I kind of halted production on my own book. Why is that? Why is that? Did you think you needed a break? Did you need a break? Let's see, what am I thinking here? Because we have descriptions, so I don't need to do that again. You know, I read a book about this. I should go look at that. Let's see what I wrote in there. The Caro's Craft. From first draft to first sale, which I also need to edit and put out into the world at some point. Not this week, though. That's just not going to work. Story structure. Okay. Come on. Oh, motherfucker. All right. Let's see. Characters, story beats, and reader immersion. That's a good point. Good job, passing me. You really thought about this. Let's see. So let's take that. Let's move that down. Story, because that's structure and you. No, because that includes beats as well. Okay, past me and present me are on board here. Beats. Let's see. My job as a performer and me just getting back into the theme park scene in Orlando. It's still my life, but I found time for one of my favorite hobbies again. Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Anthony says, I remember Oscar Madison from the Odd Couples TV show said, no writer loves to write, but loves to have written. Do you agree with that quote? I'm not responding because I'm thinking it over. I think it's my favorite response. I think it depends. Because for me, I like the act of writing. I like the immersion that I have when I'm writing and losing myself in a scene or a character, like working myself up. I've cried a few times in a few things that I've written, and I love being able to invoke that. If you ask me if I like that I have written more than the writing itself, for me, that would not be true. But mostly what happens is I'll write a book or a comic or whatever, and it gets pushed out into the world, and I have like probably 5 minutes to celebrate it, and then I have to move on to the next project. Like that's really been how that's how it's been for a while. I will say that I have met writers who want to be praised for writing more than doing the actual writing itself. Like these are the people that when they talk about like the books that they're going to make and whatnot, they're kind of like, oh yeah, and then I'm going to be on late night TV, which is already a weird thing to say because like late night TV is not where it is anymore as far as I'm concerned when it comes to authors. But they want people to celebrate the effort that they've done, and if I think that's your motivation for writing a book, you're probably not writing a book for the right reason. But you know, that's my 2 cents. You can take it, you can spend it, you can leave it on the ground. It's up to you. So Andrew says, I'm slowly writing out a series for a long form YouTube video essay that I need to get another chunk. I didn't know you did video essays. Bro, is this for like Harry Potter? Like, what's your video essay about? How can you not tell me these things? Because I don't ask you these things either. I'm a bad friend. I need to give more fucks about what you do with your life. Let's see. I'm also writing a book on the history of the it's a French word, nom de plume, that I will publish anonymously. So many hidden names. You're a writer of mystery. You are. Yes, you are. Let's see. You're talking to Andrew. I've been so motivated for producing music right now. Obsessed with Legos and Nintendo 64 right now. We'll do some lo-fi for that. That's like amazing. Like we would all congregate to that so hard. You have no idea. Let's see. But now that many of you have answered my first question, have another question. Look, I have so much to get to you. So this question is, what are your 3 biggest priorities on your plate for this week? So, all right. So where was I? Structure beats and you research as an author. So let's see, narration. Because that could be okay. So let me write this down. So this is beats, pacing, clarity. That's what I need to put in there for me. Research as an author. Please do the research as an author. Please do. I've just read so many books where people don't research. Oh, it makes me so sad. Let's see. Research as an author. All right. Universal fantasy characters that last. Scene setting. World building that matters to magic system or not. Dialogue. Let's see, show or tell descriptions. I think Yeah, I think, okay, we'll move those up. All right. All right, and then I have 3 more topics to do. Let's see. I guess I will do, I don't know. What did I write in my book? Let's go take a look at that. Knowing which to know which. Editing. Oh yeah, well that's proofing your work, so that's down there. Editing. Rhino skin. Yeah, I guess I should put that in there. Let's see. Proofing your work. Let's see. Rhino skin. Criticism. Let's see the business. I really do need to put this book out in the world. Let's see the willpower to write. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, let's move all that down. Let's see. X. Man, I love cut and paste. This is like my favorite thing ever. You know what? I'll do one about writer's block. Everybody always asks me this question. Writer's block. Okay, so we got at least 13 weeks of topics that I can have a 13-week class for. Fantastic. Now I just need to get 5 people signed up for it. Coolies. Let's see. Well, the Harry Potter channel is a different thing, but I decided I wanted to do a deep philosophical dive on Xenoblade for my own channel. It's going to be long and multi-part. Well, that was the last we ever saw of Andrew. He's gone. We'll never see him again. Goodbye. Goodbye, Andrew. I already miss you. Oh, look, you're back in the chat. Let's see, I appreciate that. It's a blessing to have people positively respond to what Caro and I have created. Hopefully Eric approves of my recent pitch as well. I hope that he also approves of your pitch. I think it would be quite delightful to do. All right, so week 2. Oh man, speaking of that, I think I already told you I owe you 1 script. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it this week, Andrew, for that last exclave. Wait 1 second. Let's see. Author, bandstand, informed, author. All right, where are we with this? Actually, here, Andrew, let me, what is this? Oh, I'm like, what did I write? Oh man. All right, I do too much shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna send this screenshot to Andrew. Behold my project tracking board. I used to be like super detailed and complicated, and then I realized the more I did that, the less I actually did anything. So I like really took it down to like some bare bones of just what I need. It's actually proving to work really well. Why did I get a message? Who has messaged me? He was not. He was not. He just has good taste. There we go. Okay. Let's see. You're ahead of schedule. Last I checked, you're good. Okay. Well, you know, I like to get the stuff done on time, or at least I guess technically I am on time because I'm a year ahead of schedule. So like, whatever. Hey Russ, what's up? New background change. Death cam used to be where the doggo is. Yeah, so I used to sit over there, and the reason I sat over there was because I had rearranged this room. Because this was the room that I was doing my breast cancer recovery in, because it's got a door to protect me from the dogs, and there's a TV here, and I thought I would watch TV while I was recovering in my recliner. I'm going to give you a spoiler. I watched no TV while I was in the recliner. I slept the entire time. But I decided to change the room because I'm no longer recovering from breast cancer. I have recovered from breast cancer, so I wanted the room to kind of like reflect that change. So it's one of those things like when you change your environment, it changes your mindset. And so that's why I moved everything back to over here. And now you guys can see more of my glorious books. So you can snoop and see what's back there. And I need to like really clean this up over here. This looks kind of shoddy. I'll work on it just a little bit. Anyway, thank you for popping over, Russ. I really appreciate it. Honorary says, secure more financial autonomy from my parents, get this book made and show it to the world, get more opportunities as a performer in different avenues of entertainment. Entertainment is a broad word. What entertainment do you do? What is it? Is it just performing? Let's see. Appreciate you being ahead of schedule. I've never had to chase you down for scripts. You don't. No. Usually it's kind of like, I wrote this for next year. I'm going to go away now. Bye. Let's see. Let's see that. Let's see. That's Dokumon. What's in his Dokumon card? All right, so we got that done. And then I can work on that later. All right, so going back to creating these 13-week author classes for anybody who's interested in getting a class from me. So, okay, so that's week 4. This is week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8. I didn't hear anybody talk about author habits earlier, so I guess I'll just work that in somehow anyway, in the willpower to write. There's a there's a book I read. I think it's over here. Where is it? It's not my favorite book. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see anything. Hold on. There we go. I feel like such an old lady. Where are my lenses? Where are they? Let's see. Oh, did I get rid of it? That seems like something I would do. Like, why would I keep something on my shelf if I don't want it? No, I'm pretty sure it's there somewhere. I think it's over on that side of the shelf, I suspect. Anyway, it was called Bird by Bird. It was written by somebody. It was written by somebody who's a very, I call it full of water. That's what I call it. Where they're very lost in the emotional journey of being a writer. And they made me read it for a college class about, and they kind of proposed it as like the how-to book of how to be an author. And by the end of it, all I thought was that this person was emotional. Now, I am going to add that it did not help that this author was a white woman with dreadlocks, which I know sometimes people really like to do dreadlocks and they think, and for whatever reasons, and if you do dreadlocks, that's really good for you. I am going to say that older women in their 40s and 50s with dreadlocks, I don't understand that lifestyle choice. Please DM me and explain it to me. Please. I really want to know. I need to understand because my first impression is never a positive one. So what is this? Hold up. You're going to do a class? Yes, Andrew. I am currently scheduling out classes that I would like to start doing in a rotation. So there's 2 classes that I want to do. One of them has to do with actually, the writing of being an author itself, because I find the classes in the actual curriculum of colleges to be completely worthless. So I wanted to do that. And then I also wanted to do a class on the business of being an entrepreneur author. And originally I used to have both of those things in the same class, but when I test run this 2 years ago with a really wonderful student, he was quite fantastic. He's off doing great things right now. We spent that week that we were supposed to spend talking about author business. I think we ended up talking about it for almost like 3 weeks. Like we talked about that 1 week, and then he and I were DMing like back and forth for like 2 more weeks after that because he had more questions and they were really good questions. So I'm going to completely separate that and just make 2 different classes. So if anybody is interested in attending classes, let me know. I will definitely hook you up. I'm just looking to get 5 students to start off with. And the reason I want to do 5 students is because the goal is to have you guys write at the same time. So you'll be sharing your writing with both me and each other. And then the feedback sessions for those can go a really long time. So that's why I'm trying to condense it down to 5. So people are interested. It's me. I'm people. All right. Well, you are welcome to sign up. If you bring a friend with you, then I use like the goal is to have 3 tiers, but if you bring a friend, then I usually do a discount. So it's like half off if that person comes in, they pay their half. So there you go. Larry has gone off to go shopping. Gone off. You have fun. You have fun shopping now. Make sure to make me my lo-fi of Nintendo 64 jams. I'm waiting. I'm waiting right now. Okay, he's probably gone. Let's see. See, I received the comic book production agreement from Metal Ninja Studio. The challenge now is raising the 26K for A3 comic book production. Well, how many pages are you doing, my friend? And I'm glad that you talked to Joel. Joel's quite delightful. I hope you had a good encounter with that. Let's see. I'm interested. I can pretend to be human if that counts. That does count. Thank you. I will keep you all posted on that. So, in the curriculum that I've made, we have the willpower to be a writer. We have structure and use. So we'll talk about story beats, pacing, clarity, research as an author because it's really important. Let's see. Characters that last, scene setting, world building that matters to magic system or not, dialogue, show or tell description. I feel like I could put show and tell description in with scene setting though, because I don't want to waste anybody's time with the same stuff that we always talk about. Scene setting, so let's put that over there, and story mediums. I think maybe we can do that. Story mediums. So we can talk about the difference between doing screenwrites. Difference in mediums. I've done a few. All right, so you're doing 3 issues of 24 pages. That's not too bad. So let me know how that goes. I am quite interested. Let's see, materials. All right, so I will have to make those materials for you guys, but that's totally fine. All right, so I think for willpower for writers, that's where we have to talk about the habits that matter. So habits that matter. Worksheet. I already think I have a worksheet for pacing and whatnot. Let's look. I think I wrote this before. Let's see. That's not it. That's not it. I must have closed it. Canva, where did you go? Did everybody say what their 3 biggest priorities were? My priority is getting the stuff ready for the panel for creating characters for video games. That's a huge priority. And then, oh man. And then I have to work on the Exclave script. I won't finish it, but I will at least have it 80% done. And then the third priority that I have is there's actually a woman that's on the board for a charity that I want to talk to, and I need to like actually sit and make direct eye contact. So I'm working on that. Do you know of any good writing resources for radio dramatization scripts like the old radio shows? You know, I don't actually. It's the first time somebody's asked me that question. Let me think about that for a minute. Because the thing with radio dramas is that you have to use the dialogue of what the characters are saying to emphasize what's going on, because you've only got like limited sound effects. So you have to use like all the gas and them being like, "What's that over there?" It's like, I've never seen anything like it before. It's slithering towards us. Like, oh, why is it green? You know, it's things like that. So, but I could probably look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right, let's see what the great Google pulls up. So the great Google has informed me that there are 2 books you might like. Writer of many names, of many genres, of many ghostwriting. Stories Told Through Sound, The Craft of Writing Audio Dramas for Podcasts. And then the second one it recommends is Writing Audio Drama, Kindle edition by Tim Crook. So I will say those 2 names for you again. First one, Stories Told Through Sound, The Craft of Writing Audio Dramas for Podcasts. And then the second book is Writing Audio Drama by Tim Crook. I have not read those. I cannot verify the validity of their value, but you are welcome to check those out. Let's see. Russ is telling me recover from burnout, finding a new career in holiday in the USA. Oh my goodness, Russ. So from a psychological standpoint, they say that when you feel bored, you've recovered from burnout. So if there's anything that you can do that would allow your brain to not be cognitively active, I would recommend it. I tried to do that on Saturdays, except for yesterday. Yesterday was different. Yesterday was a giant marathon of Odyssey movies because I'm going to go see the new one that's coming out this coming week. And I wanted to brush up on how historically we've been telling the Odyssey through film. So I did that. And I'm actually going to read the book that inspired this version. And I have a feeling that using this author's translation is another smokescreen, but I'm going to read it. Well, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to listen to it. And hopefully it will be entertaining. This delightful tome is exactly 13 hours long. So I have a good chunk of flying time to get through this, but I'll be doing that this week. So that's what we'll be doing. Let's see. God, I will check them out. Good luck to you. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see. Checking through chats. Okay, cool. All right. So next question is, what is one obstacle you're experiencing and how can you prepare for it now? Oh man. My obstacle is actually my personal energy right now. Because I've noticed that once it hits like 3 p.m., I'm done. Like I'm absolutely done. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to walk. I don't want to talk. I don't even want to eat. Okay, and I love food. I eat it 3 times a day, right? And I'm just like, I don't want to do anything by 3 p.m. So what I need to do going forward is I need to make sure that I have like all my high priority frog stuff that they call it frog, like eat the frog task, right? I need to make sure I get those all done in the morning and tackle what I can before my brain and body are kind of like, we're done. And we're just going to sit here and stare at the wall for a while, which I have done. Yeah, no, this actually happens. Like, so Andrew will get a message from me around 3 and I just send him like Z's. I'm just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I'm out. I'm checking out, man. I don't want to be here. Let's see. The Emily translation doesn't seem too bad from what little I've seen. Certainly doesn't seem to require the stunt casting. You know, that was my thing. In my brief overview of what I saw, I think, because a lot of people are trying to make this seem like it's some kind of like feminist take on the story. I won't deny that there might be some like modern lens viewing of the material, but until I read it, like that's the extent of it. That's as far as I can go. I will say that in buying the audiobook, they sent me this delightful PDF with it that I can annotate and take notes on, so I'll be doing that while I listen to it. I have a feeling it's not going to be as egregious as some folks are making it out to be, which is why I'm saying I think it might just be another smokescreen, right? And so if the translation is not terrible and people are trying to like sling Emily under the bus, I'm personally gonna get pissed, but whatever, we'll see. I'm the type of person where I just don't want to like get on a bandwagon and complain about something. I want to read it, verify it, and go from there, and then have my feedback. So we'll go from there. Hello, hey to you. How are you doing today? Let's see. Russ says modern language, which in my opinion is more natural than using the formulaic English to substitute for Homeric Greek. I go back and forth on modern application of language in classic literature. I mean, because on one hand we're talking about accessibility, right? Here, I'm gonna take your. I either need to change my camera angle or something, but like we're talking about accessibility, right? Not everybody can switch their brain to, start working in that kind of like old timey-wimey language. But then we also, like, I don't think everybody understands like how the classics actually affect our current language. Like, people say things without understanding the context of it, like, all the time, even though they understand the gist of the meaning. And so I think just I don't want to stunt our mental growth by not revisiting it, but that's personal opinion. So I could be completely off the mark there. Please let me know. I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the pro show again. Oh, you are in luck. I shall be there on Tuesday. I'm there every Tuesday. Let's see. Honestly, the book even cracks 5% of what the Ripperverse has done. The political pushback story. It seems fairly mainstream comic with all that. Why were you still talking about Homer? I don't know if we're still talking about Homer. It's Dreaming Tabitha. Hello. I know 3 people that have read the Odyssey. I'm not sure where this crusade for literature came from when plenty of books have changed into movie adaptations. I don't know. Well, because in my 7-hour marathon of film watching yesterday, it was interesting to see like the different takes that people would take with different aspects of the story and how they wanted to depict Odysseus. And there was one version of it, I think it's called The Return. If my husband's lurking in the chat, he'll correct me. But The Return was really interesting because they weren't really focusing like on the mythical aspect of it. They were focusing on like when he came home and found the state that his home was in, and it was kind of like taking like a veteran PTSD approach to the story, and in most aspects it stayed on course. But in some ways I was like, no, that doesn't apply, because at the time when the story was written, like, it was a much more savage time where killing people was not was not treated as it is today. So I don't know, like, I mean, I did appreciate it. Like, there's definitely like some emotion that was in that film. Like the actors brought their A game for sure. I was like, these are good actors. Like, these are great actors. I think and they have a scene there with the dog, where not everybody remembers the dog needs to be there because it was really important in the actual reading itself. But like in movies, they're kind of like, oh yeah, we forgot the dog. It's like, mofo, put the dog back in the film. That's just me. So anyway, thank you for asking that. Let's see. Mainstream political tropes from the left. Oh yeah, they do. Well, I mean, they do what they do. Same reason why JBA exists alongside with translations, both have their place. Oh, we're talking about that translation. Yes. I had an idea to bring back audio dramatizations on YouTube. It would be relatively cheap to produce, just a few voice actors needed. You could probably put that also like on Spotify and all those other places. So don't limit your reach to just YouTube. I mean, if you can branch out and put that kind of stuff in other places, do it. Let's see, that said, the American accents in the Odyssey are throwing me off. Let's see, I read the Odyssey when I was in middle school. Most people used to. Yes, they did. Hello, Scottish Stranger. How are you? Let's see, I read the Odyssey in elementary school. What is this? In elementary school, after seeing Clash of the Titans, I began reading all the Greek and Rome. Okay, so you did on your own. I was about to be like, your teacher made you read the Odyssey in elementary? Like, whoa, that's like a badass teacher. I made a post online about how I was today years old when I found out that my husband had never seen Wishbone. And the whole reason that topic came up is because we watched so many Odyssey things. I was like, well, we haven't seen the one done by Wishbone yet. We have to see the one done by Wishbone. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, Wishbone, the dog. And he gave me like such a look. I had to pull it up on my phone and show it to him because he thought I was making it up. Yes, the dog is essential. Yes, see, Russ gets it. Thank you, Russ. Thank you. Same, it took me by surprise because the Illithid felt less fantastical while the Odyssey was pure Lord of the Rings. Yes, Wishbone is an American hero. Yes, bring it back. I think we just need to bring it back. We need to bring it back. Hello, Anne. Ancient Greeks, like space, is British. Yes, it is. Well, one of the translations I did watch, or one of the films I watched was a really old one. It was actually all in Italian, and I had to find like a dub version of it. It was, yeah, but listening to them talk in Italian was very good. They were very expressive. It was great. Good times. All right, so let's throw out another question for you guys, since most of you answered this question. Or no, I answered the question about what obstacle I was experiencing, which is my own energy level. After 3, I just want to nap and go to sleep and stop doing things for the day. And then we got distracted with the Odyssey. Let's see, what habit do you want to stay consistent with this week? Man, what have I not been doing very well? Yoga. I know that sounds like such a white girl thing to say. But no, I need to really work on the yoga, because for those of you who don't know, like I tore like this muscle right here in this spot. I tore it, right? And so I found out that when you tear one muscle in a really important area like this, it like has like a giant ripple effect. So like watching me like do, like, can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, like I'm literally raising my arms the exact same way. Can you see how like my shoulders are completely different? Like it's not the camera angle at all. It's not. So I've been trying to do, I can't even get the arm up. Oh my goodness. So I've been trying to do yoga to get all the other muscles to like unbunch and relax a little bit so I can get my mobility back. But it's like, it's such a pain. It's such a pain. Anyway, I need to do yoga. That's what I need to do. And I need to go to my physical therapy on Wednesday. So that is what I will be doing for sure. All right. So going back to my planning, let's see. Do I want to do a video on these too? Andrew, you're still there. Would videos to watch later be valuable, or do you think it should just be a class thing? Asking now so I know how much effort to put into this later. Since you said that you are people that are interested. All right, I'm going to highlight that. Something has moved behind me. What was it? It would be a dog. You are not good at yoga, but you can do yogurt. I'm happy for you. I actually have to be good at the yoga. Man, that's really annoying. Let's see. Reading more comics and posting on Rippaverse Discord. I have been away for too long. You have been away for a while, but if you've been busy with life, then that's totally fine. I mean, I was dead on this channel for almost 2 years before I decided to come back. But I mean, I'm mostly just kind of sitting here being like, let's write in our planners, guys. So, no worries. Let's see. Videos could be a great thing to pull up on YouTube memberships, Patreon, things. Okay, so paywall it somehow. Okay, I'll think about it. Let's see. Russ is saying, or just plain yogurt. The question of yogurt has now arisen. All right, so, but that's something I'll try to prioritize. In fact, I think, let me take a look. Did I put it on my schedule? I did. It's on my schedule. Will I do it? I don't know, because it's after 3 p.m. Oh, I'm terrible. I am absolutely terrible. Let's put it right here. I'm gonna move it. Because I used to be really good at doing yoga. I used to do it like 2 times a day for about 45 minutes each. And now I'm not doing it anymore. Why? I don't know. Actually, no, I do know why. I do know why I stopped doing yoga. It's because of these guys. Where are you? Over here. It's because of these guys. Because every time I get on the floor to do yoga, they're kind of like, "Oh, it's playtime," and then they start like coming after me and sitting on me, and then I can't do yoga, and then I kick them out of the room, and it's like then they make sad sounds. So I just need to get over the sad sound thing and just do my yoga. That's my week. That's my week excuse, guys. Yoga. Yoga for a better life. Okay. I know somebody was like, that was a really weak excuse, Carol, and you're right, it was a weak excuse, and I'm gonna hide behind it. Okay, leave me alone. Okay. I will not be doing yoga at the airport, though. That's kind of weird for me. But I will be able to do it. Oh, look, I even put it on my schedule for today. I could do yoga today, guys. Wow. Will I do it? We'll find out. Probably not. I know what I am. Now, why is that not populating? This card. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna move that down. Move, darn you. Alright, there we go. Okay. There has been more chat. I must return. If you're monetizing the classes, don't do free videos. Yeah, okay. I'll think about it. Maybe what I could do is I could record the sessions and make them available for attendees to look at afterwards. I think that would be fair. I might do that. You're funny, Honorary. Let's see. Jamie Tabitha says, I am the exact same way. 2 out of 3 come around and I'm pretty useless, but if I grab a coffee and chill with a book or for TV for a bit, I can reclaim my motivation to get it back. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to like take a break and then do it. Furry friends, be furry friends. Yes, yes, indeed. We're all in here too. And they're all napping. So tough to be these dogs. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. That's what Scott Snyder does for his Substack, which I'm sub to. Oh, yeah. Did you take the class for him? I think you did, right? At least I think you did. I can't remember. I think you did because I think you sent me a recommendation. Now I get his Substacks right now. Which I should be reading. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've been taking his classes. Look at you with your professional development. Look at you bettering yourself. The audacity to improve one's craft and mind. How dare. How dare. All right, so anyway. Okay, so... Okay, I do need to make the one assignment, though. Let's see, creating... That would be refined by the end. So we can either have a 20 page comic or a 10,000 word story. Short story. Those are the two options. Your scripts were pretty good, yeah. You got good pacing, you had good back and forth, the dialogue was really strong, the settings were really well done as well. I really liked the script with the characters having the bad day, like that was pretty good. You nailed that bad day really well. I was like, man, look at him go, giving them a terrible time. I'm so proud. So proud. So authors do, give characters bad days. I'm so proud of you. Okay. So I think I might need to rethink this tier thing, though. I think we'll just stick with 2 tiers. I don't think I can do a 3 time a week meet. Even if the money's good, I can't do it. I don't have the time. Well, it's not that I don't have the time. I don't think it would add value. That's my thought. I don't think it would actually add any value to meet 3 times a week. So we'll do it that way. Until I see a demand for it, I think I'll just leave it. All right, so... All right, good news, everybody. I have figured out what my curriculum for these 13-week classes are going to be. I just need to do the materials, and then I probably need to market it. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, so what I am going to do is take a moment to actually plan out what my day tomorrow looks like, because we have another hour together. Yes, my handy dandy timer says we have another hour together. So I would like to plan out my day, make sure that I am getting everything I need to get done. Dun 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 dun. So Monday. Doesn't look too terrible right now. Granted, the one thing I would really like Eric to greenlight is that one crossover that you and I talked about, Andrew. I think that would be fun. All right, let's see. Tomorrow is the 13th. Just down here. All right, let's go ahead and get them. Do I have my writing glove up here? I don't. Oh no. What will I do? How will I write without my writing glove? I will just write. Let's go. All right, so see, tomorrow I'm waking up at 5. Oh, I should probably use the pen and not the highlighter. All right, so wake up. All right, next important question. When is sunrise tomorrow? Let's see. Actually, is it raining tomorrow? Let's ask that question first. It says that there's thunderstorms tomorrow. Okay, cool. But not when I'm running. So we're gonna carry on. Apparently we have storms from 8 to 10, and then again at 1. I guess we'll be having, maybe. I'm highly doubtful because they said I was supposed to have storms today, and let me tell you, I've had some bright sunny skies today. So, all right. So sunrise tomorrow is at 6:23. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do laps around the neighborhood because I'm not running in the dark. So we'll run for 45 minutes around the neighborhood, which means that I need to have my clothes ready for running today. So 45-minute run. Russ, what will the weather in Texas be like tomorrow? Yes. Let's see. By 3 chats, Peter Parker never gets the girl and can't pay his rent on time. Why is that sad and true? Why is that sad and true? Okay, so going back to what I need to plan for tomorrow, because if I do it this now, I'll have to do it later. Thank you all for joining me today. I know you guys could have been anywhere else doing whatever, but you decided to spend that time with me. I guess you're not half bad. You're not half bad. All right, coffee. Coffee with the man. Which means I need to make sure the coffee pots are washed tonight. Dog walk at 6:30. Dog walk. I don't need to say 6:30. I literally wrote it right next to 6:30. Come on, Kara, wake up. All right, so then at 7, that's my writing hour. All right, so we do that. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles to write tomorrow. That's cool. Everything's cool. All right, so let's start with the X article. And then after the X article, I will write the Kara's Classroom article. And then after that one, I need to take that off. We're not doing that anymore. Delete. Future reminders. Okay, so and then there's the article for the business. So and then after that, there is a little lantern article. And then I have one more article for that per place. If you guys couldn't tell, Monday's my big writing day. All I do is write all morning. I think I'll make an opinion piece about classic literature. Because I think that's the thing to do. Let's see. Let's throw another question out there for you guys. Let's throw another question. What are you looking forward to this week? What are you looking forward to this week? Okay, so we'll be doing that pretty much until 10. Amazing. I'll probably eat after I get done all that writing. Oh no. Okay, so what I need to do. Come on. Oh, motherfucker. Excuse my language. So what I need to do is I need to schedule those posts after I get done. So schedule articles. And then I'll have lunch at 11. Lunch. Not being on call. Fantastic. I'm quite happy for you. Let's see. 3:30 I'll plan. Next day planning. Don't think I'm going to need dinner. And I am hanging out with a friend for a few hours, so because I'm trying to be better about hanging out with people. Although I do deeply appreciate that some of my friends know that I have very limited mental battery right now. Let's see. Yoga. Look, I'm putting on the schedule, guys. Put on a schedule. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do yoga. And then I need to do the Odyssey reading, so we'll do that at. We'll do it here at this time. All right, so let me pull this up. Oh, UV will be very high tomorrow. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, let's see. Let's see reading. Odyssey reading plus notes. Cannot wait to take notes on this. All right, let's see some answers to these questions. So we have one. Come back. Not being on call is what you're most looking forward to. Somebody who used to be on call, I understand and appreciate that. Let's see. The last paperwork being finished so my apartment sale can finally be complete. Oh, I'm happy for you. And then Honorary says, doing my wizard corporate shift. I haven't performed as a wizard in the wizarding world of Harry Potter for months, so it's cool to put back on that robe, even if it's for 1 night. You work at Disneyland? Is that what you're telling me? You work at Disneyland? Let's see. I'm looking forward to receiving my miniature of my comic book character from Jujubit in the mail. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know. What is Jujubit? To the internets. To the internets. What do they tell me? Jujubit? Sounds like Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, yeah, the tabletop figures. Oh, this reminds me of Hero Forge. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Hero Forge. But not surprised. Coolies. Oh, Universal Orlando. So you're the... So that's the Florida one, not the California one. Let's see, I work for the Minions. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at you. I don't work for the rat, I work for the Minions. I hear the rat's not having a good time with stuff right now. Alright, so tomorrow, let's take a look here. So in the morning I'm busy writing, and then after that I don't have anything going on after lunch, which means that I can probably knock a couple of things out. Oh, I do need to send an invoice to somebody. Alright, so no, I don't want to put a heart next to that. That's weird. Okay, send invoice. To next. And then, since we talked so much about these classes and whatnot, I think I probably need to spend some time editing that Caro's Craft book, so that way I can get that published and sent out as well. Yeah, I really do need to do that. Because I think that's the one book I said I wanted to have done this quarter. Luckily, I'm only 2 weeks into the quarter, so I can still make this goal, guys. I can still make this goal. Make the goal. Coolly. All right. So how about from here to here? Maybe down here. Yeah, okay. I'll use this as the Caro Craft editing time. Unless I magically get another client who needs editing on something. If I don't get a client for editing, I just edit my own stuff and send it out into the world and hope for the best. Go forth, my little pages. Make me money. Go. Caro Craft edit. I think I am supposed to get another client, or somebody told me they were going to reach out to me this coming week. Let's see if I'm hallucinating, my friends. Let us see if I am hallucinating this conversation. For it could be true. I could have hallucinated this entire dialogue in hopes of making more money. Let's see. Yes, that's perfect. Fly, my little pages. Fly. Yes. Let's see. Chat. Oh wow, that's a lot of dialogue. Was it here? Oh, I have another bot telling me that we're meant for each other. I love that. I love when bots come out of nowhere and be like, you and me forever. Okay, no, okay. I did find it. He said he would let me know when it's ready next week. Okay, I'll have to message him. and let him know I can probably wait until the week after then. Because if I have Southeast Gaming out, I'll just message him. Okay, so, and then that's Mountain Time. And I think that's all I need to do. That's all the planning I need to get done for tomorrow. So my top 3 priorities for tomorrow, it's gonna be the article writing. Client follow-up. And then Caro Craft edit. I do need to do those. I need to probably message my dad at some point. I talked to him for a couple days. Sorry, I'm just reading your guys' chat now. How dare you talk to each other and be friendly? What is this? My Mr. Brown went to the Wizarding World and he had a great time. I can't remember. I think that was a trip I didn't go on. But he went and he had a great time. Took lots of pictures and went to like there's like apparently a hidden store or something. Like just message him and he'll tell you where the hidden store there is, where you can find like some extra goodies and whatnot. If you don't already know, I know you're like an expert Harry Potter person, so like maybe you don't need my extra advice. Like I don't know. Looking forward to going to the movies on Tuesday to watch Young Washington. What is Young Washington? I'm afraid. Through the internet, I've been so busy talking about the Odyssey. Young Washington. Let's see this. I've got some names in there for sure. Wow, I had no idea about this film. This guy looks like he's from Norway. But his face is actually correct. Huh. Is it? Okay, well, young Tabitha said it's great. I'm going to have to watch it then. All right, I'm on it. America. Gotta go watch Young Washington. I'm just, I guess I'll put that in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, even Anne. Okay, I guess we have to watch it. I guess I'll just message my husband and be like, apparently we have to watch Young Washington. Let's see. We need to watch Young Washington. Did it come out on the 4th? That would have been the day to do it. Drinker did a review on Young Washington and he said it was good. I sometimes agree with Drinker and I sometimes do not agree with Drinker, but I am also like that with many of my friends when it comes to books and films and TV shows. For example, I really liked the latest episode of Ghost in the Shell and some people did not, and I'm like, that's fine. I will continue to enjoy it. It was quite delightful. I had a wonderful time with it. It was a good callback. Alright, so professional development. Alright, so I gotta read my business book. I gotta take notes on my business book. So every day there's 10 things in my life that I try to work on in some capacity. So what I'm working on right now is my professional development. And the book that I am reading for that this week It's called Blank Page to 10,000 Sales. It's a short read, so part of the reason I picked it was two of the reasons. One, it's a short read. I need a book that's not like 10,000 pages long to get through this week, especially since I'm traveling. And then the other one, it kind of pertains to my field, so I'm very curious to see if maybe there is some grains of wisdom within these pages that I have yet to have acquired and implement in my own way. The next thing is personal development. That's usually just journaling, reflecting. What a word! Reflecting. Journaling, and then next day planning. Let's see. So for spiritual, there's a Catholic podcast I listen to, and I take notes on. Today's sermon was quite delightful. Let's take notes. Today's sermon had to do with faith not taking root when the soil is bad. Therefore, we must make sure that our soil is good to take faith in. That was me really summarizing it in a very condensed way. Fun and play. I want to crochet tomorrow. I want to crochet and I want to watch anime at some point. All right. Anime people, I have a question for you. If you have watched Re:Zero, what are your thoughts on the pacing of this anime? That is my question. What are your thoughts on the pacing if you have watched Re:Zero? If you have not watched it, that's fine. You can just tell me you haven't watched it. I'm currently working through the whole thing, and I just have questions about the pacing. All right, so relationships, I will text my dad. I should probably text my aunt too. Okay, I'm gonna text my dad right now. I'm not gonna put it off when I can do it right now. Text my dad. Because I did go running today. I ran 5 miles today, and I know like some of you are like, oh, Kara ran another 5 miles. It's my first 5 miles since my surgery, so it's kind of like a thing for me. So I want to celebrate that. I'll still text my dad tomorrow though. My first 5 mile run since surgery. Now I can chase down people who owe you money. Smiley face. There we go. So real reason I work out, chase down folks that owe my dad money. That's why I do it. The parables of seeds and soil. Yep, that's a good one. I like it. Hello, Bad Llama. I see you have been lurking in the shadows. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Let's see. I stalled out watching Re:Zero in the first season. The MC went into a funk and started acting very out of character. I dropped it and haven't picked it back up. Well, okay. Because I really don't have a feel for the character in general, other than I feel kind of bad that they're in like a nightmare version of like Groundhog Day. But I was informed by another Rippaverse fan that it was worth investing in, and so I'm taking him at his word and I'm investing in it. And regardless of what happens to me watching this show, at least I will have my poncho done, because I'm slowly I'm crocheting my poncho. I have a poncho that I started last year that I never got around to finishing, and so that's my thing. That's what I'll be doing. I will say, I think if I had to do a poncho over again, I think I would just make 2 shawls and then just put them together. I think that's what I would rather do. Speaking of crocheting, and I changed my mind on what I'm going to make again. I know you're surprised. I've changed my mind like every time we've talked about this for Shark Week, because it's only like a certain amount of days. I might just make a hat. I don't know. don't know what I'm gonna make. Anyway, all right, going back to my thing. All right, so text dad and text my aunt. She needs to play Pokemon Sleep with me. Anybody else play Pokemon Sleep? Identify yourselves. Do you play Pokemon Sleep? I only have 2 friends in this game. I feel like I need more Pokemon Sleep. I'm just saying. Let's see. Check on Danny. Let's see. Career. I think it's tomorrow or is that Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday's the Book Sprout day. Okay. I don't play Pokemon. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. Someone out there has to play Pokemon Sleep. It's like the easiest Pokemon game to play. You just sleep. Maybe I'll make Andrew play with me. Except you don't sleep, do you, Andrew? Yeah. Oh, well. Let's see. Career-wise. I need to follow up with the charity. Let's see if we're meeting this week. And then I'm already promoting my books. I need to promote Queens of Swords and Silence, though. No, that's not a career thing. That's a finance thing. Let's take that out. That goes down here. Promote Queen of Swords and Silence. You know what I do need to do? I need to go look at find the second book. That's what I need to do. That would make Roach's wife very happy. Find. Because I think it's on that thumb drive over there, and if I can take it and put it on this iPad, I can probably finish it. Let's see. Stop playing Pokemon after Pokemon Go after the polls. Oh, well, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just Pokemon Sleep. What is sleep? Does it make me money? You know, not to be weird, but there is like a demographic of streamers who do record themselves while streaming, or rather when they're sleeping. So you could try. You could record. You could stream while sleeping, and you could just have like a thing that goes and says super chat while I sleep to see if I make money while sleeping. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt? Let's see. I haven't played Pokemon since Emerald. I need to play Real Sleep. What is that a game? I can't tell if that's a game or if you're being facetious. Both answers are acceptable. I'm just quite curious. That's weird. I ain't doing that. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, what if it makes you money, right? You just asked if it made you money. Just saying, lost opportunity. Just like I keep trying to tell women to do cosplay feet, but they won't listen to me. I'm telling you guys, goldmine, cosplay feet, just do it. You're already spending so much money on your toes, might as well make a little bit of money off of it. Let's see. I like making money, and the Japanese, whether my grandfather or Nintendo, just keep me on making me money. These Pokemon players are scary with the way they attack the cards and merchandise, so I stay away from toxic hobbies like that. Well, this is just sleeping. I promise it's much safer. It's just a bunch of nerds that like to optimize how well they sleep, so that way they can get like more like Pokemon berries. It's really like more my pace of playing. Sleep is for the weak. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, listen. I know. Laugh all you want. I'm telling you, cosplay feet. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Somebody out there, y'all spending all that money getting your toes done and whatnot. All right, where was I? Let's see. Health AM workout. So we'll do 45-minute run. And then we'll do the PM yoga. I swear I'm going to do yoga tomorrow. You guys are welcome to be like, did you do yoga? And I'll be like, Have I heard back from? I have not, so I have to message him later. So promote Queen of Swords in Silence. What's another money thing I can do? If it doesn't make me money, I don't want to do it. Oh, I need to follow up with the tax guy. Follow up with tax guy. Because I started this nonprofit charity, right? I don't know how to do taxes for it. So I have to hire a guy to help me figure out how to do taxes for my nonprofit charity. I have no idea what Uncle Sam's going to do and what he's going to come asking me for. Let's see, dishes, definitely. And then I need to clean this desk. So clean office desk. Thought I had that scheduled for on here somewhere. I didn't, but I'll tell you what I can do. I can do it while I'm reading this nonfiction book because I've got it on Audible. Yeah, we got it on Audible. Let's see. So we answered what we were looking forward to this week. Well done, everyone. Well done. Thank you for partaking of this conversation. Let's see. So here's another question for you. What can you do today that will make future you thankful by Friday? Why did I ask myself this question? Let's see. So by Friday, I will be at the Southeast Game Exchange. That opens at 2. I will have my meet and greet at 5 with Marv. It is the Marv and Carol meet and greet if anybody is going to Southeast Game Exchange. Future me would appreciate if I upped up on my vitamin C and made sure I didn't get sick. Because the last convention I went to, I got strep throat. I had not gotten strep throat in almost 25 years, and I had gotten it. So I don't know who I got it from. I didn't get it from the team. I got it from probably some random person that came and talked to me who didn't know that they were a carrier. It's fine. You know, sometimes you just infect people and don't know. Whatever. It's fine. This is my convention song. Please don't get me sick. Let's see. So forgiving. Doesn't get it. I think I'm talking to him on Tuesday. I've already got my charity post up. I've emailed so many journalists and websites. I don't know who else to email for comic books for kids right now. I guess it can't hurt. I can look for 3 more journalists. Websites for CB4K. And then the other thing I can do that's giving would be I'm already promoting the charity. I literally promote it almost 3 times a day. You know, I need to empty out my closet. That's what I need to do. And I can donate those clothes to charity. Empty closet. Closet of shirts. And I can donate those before I fly out. All right, cool. I did it, guys. I planned my day. Let's see what we got. Bad Llama says, for me, if I can regularly write something each day after work, I think future me would be thankful. Hey, man, 250 words a day? Actually, I said, hey, man. Hey, Llama. If you only do 250 words a day, that's 1 page a day, so that's all you really need. Let's see. My emotional state near Friday is a future me problem. Honorary A says, finishing the art on this darn page for my book. I believe in you. See, the only meetup I've managed to get to so far was so crowded and in tight quarters. I didn't know people can keep from getting each other sick. I've gone to a couple meetups. The one I went to, SpaceCon, it wasn't that crowded, but I mean, it's just like when you work in a school, like it all just becomes like a giant petri dish of various ailments that people decide to gift you. And I love gifts, I really do. I just like the ones that I can return if I don't like them. So that was quite wonderful. Yeah, 250 words a day is 100,000 words per year if you do it every day. Yeah, a little bit. I think I'm setting the bar way too high. I've been trying to do 2,000. Well, that's Stephen King level for sure. It really depends on like what works well for you as a writer. Some people can write 2,000 to 5,000 words. Some people can write 500. I mean, as long as you're making progress, that's really all that matters. Don't worry about what other people are writing, because I mean, I'm a fast drafter, and when I tell people how much I can write in a day, they're like, oh wow, that's impressive. It's like, it is, until I have to edit it, and the editing part is not always delightful, but that's what happens when you're a fast drafter. There's lots of little nuances and things in there that you have to fix. It's not just the price you pay for rushing through things. All right, so let's take a look here and see how we're doing. All right, so for my monthly. All right, so this week's nonfiction book is The Blank Page to 10,000 copies sold. I've gotten that on there. The work script I need to work on is going to be the Exclave one, but then after that, I'm done with the scripts, unless Eric Thunley gives me another one tomorrow. Let's see. Russ says the most productive days are probably the ones where your total word count goes down. It's true. Let's see. I can do 5,000 words a day, but only 500 or so of them are any good. Yeah. So, I mean, and I've met people who can write like 10 to 15,000 words. Like, they're machines, like absolute machines. But these are also people who are like outliners, and so they probably spent like a month like outlining their book before they started writing it. The real concern I have with fast drafters is when they're pantsers, so they don't have an outline, because they go down so many different rabbit trails that it's like the editing, like, it hurts me a little bit. But that's just a personal opinion. All right, so I know I have more things I need to write, so let's go take a look at this. All right, so my handy dandy keyboard. Come here. All right, so create a business, create a revenue, strong author catalog. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did add a script for you, didn't I, Honorary? I remember. Didn't you start making that a comic? I think your artist told me about it. How's that going, by the way? Or did you pause all of that? Man, I forgot about that. I forgot I actually edited your comic. And now it's all coming back to me. Wow, I'm remembering all of it. Wow, it's like you unlocked a thing in my brain. It's been unlocked. Well, you're gonna have to let me know when it comes out, so that way I can promote it with you. Come on. Okay, so that will be done. That will be done. That's done. That's done. That's done. So I think what I need to do is I need to work on this anthology. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So, how many weeks do we have left in this month? Let's take a look. So that's 3 I can get done. Okay, so we can do one for Renlin. Let's see, who do I want? I could definitely do one for Felsier. Those are the ones I'm motivated to do right now. The ones I've been doing the most thinking about. Constellation. I think we'll do nurse. There we go. All right. Recently started outlining far more heavily. I've done agenda. I do a general outline and then a more detailed one and then a page by page beat sheet and then I start scripting. It's helped with pacing. I have a giant whiteboard now. I recently got adopted or not adopted. I've gotten brought into the Apple ecosystem and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I know some people are like Apple and all of that, but some of like the stuff that they've got in here, I'm like, it's very helpful for me as the type of writer that I am. So I'm having heavy pauses because I want to show you what I've been doing with it, but it's also all under NDA, so I can't show any of it to you. It's been very helpful. It's been very helpful. I'll just say that. Okay, so we can get that done. So that needs to get done. This is fine. That's done. That's being worked on. Okay. Oh, that's another script I guess I could do. It's not due until like... It's definitely not due until next year. Screw it. We'll add it on here. I don't care. Only live once. Might as well write until my fingers fall off. All right. So that will keep me out of trouble. A fair deal. And we like it when Karos doesn't get into trouble. At least most people do. Means they don't have to buy me bail. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but we're gonna change it to that. Okay. Yep. Well, I know what I'm doing after the stream. I'll be looking at the formatting of this page. That's what I'll be doing. Why is Kara like this? Because she's got OCD. Does she actually have OCD? Not really. You don't self-diagnose here. Thanks, bye. Title. And then... All right, what else do I have going on for us this month? Okay, so I have, after the Southeast Game Exchange, I have an interview on the 24th. I think that's it. I like not having lots of interviews right now. I do need to make this packing list before I go. All right, let me get that in there. I thought that was a packing list. Do I not have one? Oh, now I'm getting paranoid. Where is it? I lost my paper. That's right there. No, wait, cancel that. Okay. Cancel everything. All right. I have to hit the OK button for it to actually work. Whose fault is that? Mine. It's my fault. It's my fault. Not doing it right. I'm not doing it right. Let's see. Pause, but we're getting back into it. We have a couple pages done already, and it looks so freaking good. Excellent! Excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. You let me know how it keeps going, and I will keep ears on that for you. Let's see. I am no artist. I just pay my artists what I can and give them a great percentage of the book profits for when we finally sell the thing. We're finding a new line artist, so. Oh. Andrew, there's a question here for you. How in need of new characters and graphic novel scripts is the Rippaverse? Do you all have your hands full, or are you clamoring for more written scripts? We are great with scripts. We're good. We're great. If we get any more. Granted, I said that, but Eric might show up on Monday and be like, we need 10 more scripts. But that doesn't surprise me. There's so much that we have in the works right now. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm sure it will come to me after we're done with the stream. I'll be like, guys, that thing that I forgot, I remembered. And you'll be like, oh, aren't you funny? Aren't you funny? All right, create business. Okay, so I'll probably try and launch this class maybe in the fall. I want to do it sooner, though. Okay, that's for future me to figure out. Because there's another class that I need to launch. So there's actually 3 classes that I need to launch. There's the 2 author-related classes, and then there's a business professional development class that I'm doing for a company that I work for that I need to start marketing and getting butts and seats for that too. So that's exciting. I'll have to work on that. All right, Poly Knowledge Builder. Why did I put Atomic Habits on here? I already read this book. Actually, I'll take a look at this afterwards. Sorry, I'm going through all my goals now. I'm trying to figure out what I've done. Pending. Add row. Yeah, don't worry. Eric will make a bunch of announcements. He'll send out a newsletter. He'll put it on the website. We'll all probably say something. Atomic Habits, not Atomic Rabbits. Habits. Rabbits, not. You're so funny. All right, let's see. Going through everything here. Oh, man. Past me was kind enough to write down a whole bunch of topics I could write about next week. Thank you, Past me. Thank you. My nose, oh, excuse me. Strong. I need to. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I lost my stuff. Stuff didn't go nowhere. It's right here. So where is... Oh no. Okay, I accidentally deleted something. Let's go take a look. I did accidentally delete something. But it's okay. It's right here. We'll put that there. And put that there. And put that there. Book red template. So I have one of these that's for reading. Where is it? No, come back. Knowledge. Pre-training. I already did that. And I already did that. Okay, here we go. Books read. So let's just put that over there. That all can get thrown out though. Okay. Good news, guys. I didn't lose anything I thought I lost. Woo! Aren't you proud of me? I know you are. Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, there was so many notes I had to take. I'm sorry, I'm going through every note I probably have taken like all year so far, except apparently I didn't take any notes here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yes. Let me pull that. How can I translate for you? All right, well, I think we're actually done for the day, guys. I think we're good. I got my week planned out. I got my day planned out for tomorrow. I've got my 13 weeks of classes pretty set to go. I just need to finish hashing out what that's going to look like, and then I need to start marketing it. All 3 classes, because there's the author craft writing, the author business class, and then there's just the general business class. That's lots of classes that I need to figure out. I mean, not figure out. One of them I pretty much have a syllabus for, so it's like, it's easy. So, yeah, I think we're good. All right, guys, I'm going to end on that note. I will probably not be here next week. I'll be flying home from Southeast Game Exchange, so I'll probably show up in a week and a half from now. But the next time you see me, I will more than likely be on, the pro show on Tuesday, if anybody is interested. And then after that, yeah, it will be a regular scheduled program once I get back there. So this was good. I had a lot of fun. You all have a wonderful time. I'm going to click the end stream. I'm going to wave at you, and I'm going to say have a nice day, and I'm going to hit the right button.